It was a perfectly ordinary. The workers were in high spirits. The horses were happy. The chickens were laying eggs. And the lambs were grazing. My father and my brothers had gone on a horse hunt. And I was resting, as always. Then something really strange happened. I woke up to the sound of galloping horses. Before I could even understand what was happening, all the horses from the last hunt had broken free and were running away. Suddenly, I heard my father shout,
"Shay, you sleep all day, and now you've let the horses escape, you useless son!"
he said. I swear, I didn't do anything. But somehow, I got blamed for everything. Losing those horses put us in a really tough spot. As punishment, my father kicked me off the ranch.
Why didn't you keep an eye on the horses? Because of what kind of son are penniless?
With no other choice, I started walking. Then, out of nowhere, someone called out to me.
"Hey, absent-minded traveler."
It was a strange Indian sitting under a tree. After listening to my story, he said,
"I have an unusual offer for you."
He promised to bring the lost horses back if I delivered his chicken to his tribe.
Take Henrietta to my tribe, and I'll return your horses to the ranch.
Seemed like a fair deal to me. As always, without thinking too much, I accept. This horse carriage has seen better days. I think there's an abandoned camp up ahead. It may not be as comfortable as home, but I think it'll do for tonight. Help! Help! What is this sound?
Go away, you filthy fools!
It's like someone is calling for help.
I want you to know you saved my hide today. I ain't never gonna forget that.
Truth be told, I'm still trying to figure out how I got so brave all of a sudden. Guess a man don't stop to think when he's fighting for someone else.
Ain't that the truth? Well, let me pay back the favor by telling you my story. I used to be a map maker, worked for the railroad company, charting new routes all across the frontier, rode through deserts, canyons, and mountains, sketching every ridge and valley, trying to make sure folks could find their way without getting lost or worse. Spent my days and nights working over my maps, hoping to shape the land into something safer, something better. But then Philip McCall showed up, a rich man with a heavy pocket and a cold heart, bought out the whole company with the silver-tongued deals. He wasn't interested in any new trails or safer routes. All he wanted was to run the railroads his way, pushing folks around to fatten his purse. I tried to show him my maps, but he just laughed.
"I ain't in the business of building roads, boy. I'm in the business of making money,"
He said. Then he kicked me out like I was nothing. I figured I'd try my luck in Hope River Town, maybe find honest work, but luck weren't on my side. Wagon was snapped clean off. My driver took one look at my busted cart and left me in the dust. Sun was starting to set and I'm still hoofing it up foot. Before I knew it, I was dead in the water. Then came the howls and the wolves. If you hadn't come along, well, let's just say I wouldn't be sitting here joining with ya.
So that's your story, huh? Looks like the two of us been dealing with our fair share of bad luck.
What about ye, Jake? What brings you out here running alone through the wild?
Ha, that's a long tale. But reckon it's about time I told someone.
Jake, we've got a long way to go to Hope River Town. I wonder if we could rest at this farm for a while.
Looks like a peaceful farm. You'll be glad to welcome brave cowboys like us.
I hope you're right, Jake.
Howdy, folks. Looks like you're on the wrong path. Name is Hank. Sorry, I'm Mr. Blake's assistant. The ranch owner is Blake Chapman, and right now I don't see a reason to introduce you to him. Maybe you're just the kind of man Mr. Chapman needs. All right, you can enter the ranch. Mr. Chapman is over by the big house up ahead. Mr. Chapman is around the big house up ahead. I don't think his name is Billy at all. Anyway, please speak with Mr. Chapman. Mr. Chapman is around the big house up ahead. When he sees you, he will understand that I sent you. Because you're on the farm and still breathing.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm Blake Chapman. I suppose Hank sent you to me. Welcome to Starsharp Farm. Jake Bolton, huh? Not a name you hear around here often. What brings you to these parts? So the Wild West valleys don't scare you much. Let me ask you this, Jay. Are you skilled? If you're handy, there's plenty of work. The Fezzes need good words, young man. Let's see if you're as you claim. Peace in these lands hangs by a thread, and standing here takes courage unwarned. If you've got the guts, I can give you a few jobs. Now go get some rest. Hank will set you up a spot in a bar. We'll talk again tomorrow. Oh, hello, Jake. Hi, Jake. I hope you had a good evening. Well, Jay, let me ask you. There are many secrets in these lands. Can you tell who's friend and who's foe? Good words. Here's a test for you. Last week, the Mokel wolves attacked our lambs. If you've got the courage, deal with those wolves. Bold words. We'll see about that. The place you're heading to requires not just strength, but courage as well. We don't have much, but there are some items behind the house. You can take them. Hi, Jake. The wolves preying on the farm have been terrible. We can't sleep peacefully at night. I trust you, Jake.